Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we continue our series study of selling the travel and tourism products. The topic for today covers the concept and process of personal selling in travel and tourism. About 6.5 million people in the United States are directly engaged in personal selling. Personal selling is still dominant in the retail travel sphere even though it has been severely affected by online travel platforms. Today we will look at 4 areas regarding personal selling. What is personal selling? Personal selling in tourism and travel. What kinds of personal selling situations are there? And what the personal selling process is in travel and tourism. First, what is personal selling? According to the Institute of Marketing, personal selling is the process of persuasion leading to a continuing trade arrangement. Initiated and perpetuated at either a personal or impersonal level but commonly confined to oral representation supported by visual aids. It should be a bidirectional process, in which both the buyer and the seller obtain benefits. Personal selling is a sale conducted by a salesperson. A salesperson can be defined as a person employed to represent a business to sell its merchandise to customers in a store or to customers to make the visit. They can be called by many names such as sales representatives, or sales consultants, agents, and so on. Personal selling is also an important marketing tool for businesses, particularly those that sell complex or high-value products and services. The key roles of personal selling to a business include these. 1. Identifying decision makers, decision processes, and qualified buyers. 2. Promoting to the corporate, travel trade, and other groups. 3. Generating increased sales at the point of purchase. 4. Providing detailed and up-to-date information to the travel trade. 5. Maintaining a personal relationship with key clients. 6. Gathering information on competitors' promotions. As an element of the promotional mix, personal selling is more suitable when the product for sale is more complex, such as motor, kitchen. The product is more expensive, such as house. The product is bought infrequently, such as holiday. The customers is another business, i.e. B2B markets. Pairing to another key element in the marketing mix, advertising, personal selling can be more costly and more effective if used correctly. This figure shows how it compares to advertising along the 2 dimensions, level of complicity of the product and percentage of promotional effort spent. In summary, personal selling has many advantages and disadvantages compared to many other types of selling. Advantages are allowing for two-way interaction, being able to develop a relationship, tailoring of the message, high customer attention. Disadvantages are high cost, limited reach, inconsistent message, and potential ethical problems. What does personal selling like in the travel and tourism industry? Tourism activity is an intensive effort required activity. It brings individual selling to the foreground. The fact that consumers have to go to the place where the service is presented makes individual selling more important compared to the other elements of promoting techniques. For example, travel agencies depend considerably on personal selling. Personal selling can minimize wasted effort, promotes sales, and boosts word-of-mouth marketing effectively. A salesperson in travel and tourism is called a travel agent or consultant. It is a professional who assists with travel plans, making travel arrangements for both business and holiday purposes. They also need to promote and recommend various travel destinations and ancillary products to clients. They need to have extensive knowledge about various countries' geography, weather, history, language, and customs. Travel agents get commissions on products, services sold. About 10% on package holidays and coach holidays. 0 to 9% on airline tickets. 9% on ferry bookings. 1% on travelers' checks. 25 to 40% on travel insurance. And 9 to 15% on cruises. Here is an example of a sales consultant recruitment advertisement in Leeds showing the duties, skills and required qualities of a long-haul travel consultant. Typically, the scope of duties of travel agents or consultants covers arranging travel for business and vacation customers, determining customers' needs and preferences, such as schedules and costs, planning and arranging tour packages, excursions, and day trips, booking reservations for travel, hotels, rental cars, and special events, such as tours and excursions, describing trips to clients and give details on required documents, such as passports and visas, giving advice about local weather conditions, customs, and attractions, and so on. To work as a travel agent, there are some essential skills and qualities required, including, for example, previous, recent travel sales experience, GDS experience preferred, good working knowledge of popular worldwide holiday destinations, good understanding of social media, exceptional customer service and communication skills, good organizational skills with an attention to detail, to be able to work in a fast-paced environment, a strong sales focus, and willingness to work on a commission-only basis. A successful travel agent should be an expert in providing excellent customer service. The key principles of good customer services are: 1. Speed or responsiveness shows up in almost all studies as the main determinant for service quality. 2. Accessibility. If a customer has a problem, it should be easy for him/her to get in touch. 3. Friendliness. That brings us to the human side of the equation. All service is based on human-to-human communication, even the self-help kind. 4. Customer-focused. Give customers undivided attention and focus on meeting their needs rather than selling anything. 5. Efficiency. Providing excellent customer service consistently results in improved revenue, repeat business, and word-of-mouth referrals. In order to sell successfully, travel agents and consultants need to have specialized knowledge about travel. In particular, they should be experts in many of these areas. 1. Travel information, passport and visa requirements. Also medical safety information and knowledge of time zones. 2. Industry practice. This is where you will learn about travel terminology and abbreviations. 3. Product and service. This includes how to match products and services to customers and sell these options. 4. Customers' psychology. 5. Legal and compliance. 6. Industry technology. They also need to be knowledgeable about these. 1. Geography. 2. Business practices and sustainability issues. 3. Sales skills such as the importance of meeting and exceeding sales targets and also about upselling. 4. Communication skills. The sales situation to a travel consultant or agent is not necessarily inside a travel agency. Personal selling in travel and tourism, like in many other industries, can have many different forms. The range of situations in which staff deal with customers and make sales in travel and tourism is vast, simply because it is such a wide-ranging sector with many different industries. Customer service and selling may be carried out verbally, i.e., face-to-face and on the telephone, or may be non-verbal, i.e., in written or electronic form such as sending emails and faxes. Broadly speaking, there are two big categories. 1. Retail selling. When a customer comes to your business, this can be face-to-face or via email and telephone. And 2. Field or outside selling, when salesperson goes to customers. There are 5 subcategories of situations. 1. Holiday sales, for instance, making hotel bookings, selling cruises, arranging flights, selling tickets for coach travel, selling excursions. 2. Requests for information, for example, check-in and flight, the poor food on their recent cruise in the Mediterranean, times, train arrival and departure times, luggage allowances on flights, weather. 3. Requests for advice, such as what to wear on a cruise holiday, visa and health requirements in destinations, length of time taken to renew a passport. 4. Complex requests, such as assistance for travelers with impaired mobility, taking animals on holiday, priority seating, flight upgrades, insurance, medical facilities in resorts. 5. And complaints, such as flight delays, poor quality accommodation. What is the process of personal selling and how to act to maximize the effectiveness of the sale? Before looking into the answer, we can have a look at these questions. 1. How long do you wait till you approach the customer? 2. Who is browsing the brochures? 3. Right away. Give them time to browse. 4. How will you start a conversation with them? 5. How to establish a good first impression in a travel environment. 6. What types of questions will you ask? 7. How will you build up a rapport with the customers? In general, tourism and travel, like most of the selling, is a process that can be learned. Experts have spelled out the common steps of the selling process, shown in this figure, and professional salespeople use them all the time. These steps are as follows. 1. Prospecting and qualifying. 2. Approaching customers. 3. Presenting and demonstrating products. 4. Handling objections. 5. Closing sale. 6. Following up sale. Step 1. Identify customers. This involves 2 activities. Prospecting and qualifying customers. Prospecting is finding new customers and qualifying is assessing their buying characteristics. There are many methods that salespeople can find prospects, including in retail situations internally or externally. However, one guideline is that not all prospects are true opportunities for a sale. Qualifying questions are used to separate prospects from those who do not have the potential to buy. It also helps to identify the need and expectations of the customers. The following 3 questions are the key to help determine who is a real prospect and who is not. 1. Does the prospect have a need for the product? 2. Can the prospect make the buying decision? 3. Can the prospect afford the product? Can you think of some questions that you can ask to qualify the customer? The questions can cover their experience, current expectation, preferences, budget, upsell and cross-sell options. Using these questions, the salesperson must discover, clarify, and understand the buyer's needs. Successful salespeople know how to formulate clear, concise, and well-chosen questions to encourage customers to reveal more information about themselves. Consequently, more of a travel agent's time should be spent listening rather than talking. The 4 types of questions are past experience, expectations, about the vacation, and upsell and cross-sell. After identifying a prospect, the salesperson should approach the prospect and start the communication. One good way to do this is to impart an interesting or important piece of information. For instance, I think our travel XXX product can meet your holiday requirement. Rapport building and first impression count. It is the start of the trust-building process. For a travel agency, it can be done by, for example, clean, tidy office, tidy brochure racks, workspace neat and clutter-free, nice pictures of holiday destinations. Every customer is warmly welcomed, acknowledged even if on the phone. A cheery smile, good eye contact. Call clients by their names. Tidy appearance and uniforms. After approaching, the salesperson should explain to the prospect what kind of product options are available to meet his/her expectation. This is the presenting and demonstrating stage. This can be done online or offline using the internet or brochures, formal or informal, written or verbal. This is also the opportunity to choose suitable products, including preferred products, and using upselling and add-on selling techniques, and use sale tools such internet brochures, atlas, maps, etc. Suggestions of a holiday itinerary can include travel details and costs. It is also time to upsell and cross-sell by providing supplementary information such as visas, health checks, luggage, insurance, etc. Almost every sales presentation, structured or unstructured, meets with some objection. Rarely does a customer say, "I'll buy it," without asking questions or voicing concerns. Obstacles represent opportunities for businesses to provide acceptable solutions to their customers' travel needs and help clients to grow positive relationships with you. The professional salesperson tries to anticipate objections so they can be countered quickly and with assurance. The best way to counter objections is to have a thorough knowledge of the product offering so that a solution can be found that overcomes the objection. Common types of objections include price, risk, price, cost, budget, quality of products and service, trust, relationship, and stall means to stop or delay. When confronted with an objection, LAER strategies are effective for overcoming objections. LAER refers to the 4 steps in overcoming objections. Listen, acknowledge, explore and respond. The first requirement is to listen. This demonstrates that you are interested in their concern and care about what they have to say. The next step is to acknowledge your customer's concern. An acknowledgement can be something as simple as a head nod or a restatement of the issue. The third step is to explore the concerns underlying your customer's objection. It is imperative that you understand exactly what your customer meant by what they said. The final step is to respond. Only once you have a complete understanding of your customer's objection can you offer your response in the form of a recommendation, an alternative, a solution, or a next step designed to address the client's concerns and close the transaction. Here is another question. How do you think you can overcome these objections? 1. Unsociable flight times. 2. Price too high. 3. Only twin rooms available. 4. Transfer time too long. 5. Resort is too hilly. 6. In the resort no kids club. 7. I have travel insurance with my credit card, bank account. 8. The insurance is too expensive. Here are some suggested answers. For example, an objection about insurance is expressed by the client: I have travel insurance with my credit card, bank account. The answer could be, some bank, credit card policies can be good, but do you know what levels of cover it gives, and do you have the policy wording? For experienced travel consultants, prepare a script and be knowledgeable of all options of the products and services available are the key to stay on top of the game. After all the objections have been dealt with, it's time to close the sale. This should be the critical stage in which the salesperson seeks to gain the buyer's commitment to purchase. Even experienced salespeople sometimes find this part of the sales process awkward. One of the best techniques is to act as though the deal has been concluded. The easiest way is to ask for it. Ms. Jones, shall I go ahead with the booking? A salesperson also should explain booking conditions and payments methods at this stage. Ask for deposits to bring the sale to a close. If the prospect doesn't object, the salesperson can assume that the sale has been made. It is also important to write the holiday order and ensure all details are correct. The key to successfully closing a sale is timing. There are no easy ways to know when it's the right time to attempt to close. But keep an eye out for clients' buying signals, verbal and non-verbal, that indicates they are ready to make the purchase. The signals include clients using open body language, making plenty of eye contact, leaning forward looking at the computer screen, looking at the brochure and getting out their wallet, purse. Finally, but not at the end, you also need to follow up. The salesperson's job isn't over when the sale is made. In fact, the sale is just the start. After the holiday, the salesperson must make a routine check either via phone, email, or visit to obtain feedback on their experience. This follow-up call may also be a chance to make another sale. But even if it isn't, it will build goodwill for the business and may bring future business. Repeat sales over many years or referrals should be the ultimate goal of professional salespeople. Finally, these are 3 activities for this session. The Word document is also available if you click the links within the folder of this learning session. These activities are group and role-play exercises that can help learners practice personal selling and familiarize themselves with the process and strategies. That's all for today. If you have worked orderly with us, by the end of this unit you should understand what personal selling is, what kind of selling situations are normally available, know how personal selling relates to promotional mix, and who and how to conduct personal selling in travel and tourism. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to click subscribe for more to come. See you next time.